guess where we're at? Boulder Beach. After we just did a killer 5-mile run. Thank you all who joined. I appreciate you tremendously. That was my first time going live in a different activity other than cold dipping. I forgot to check the air temperature, but the last time I checked it was 40 degrees. The time is 2:53, February the 21st on this Friday. And feeling pretty excited about my life choices because after I went running for over 5 miles, we're here at the river to do the do. This is consecutive cold dip day 106, I believe. If I'm wrong, I will leave it in the description of the next video. Pardon-moi, if that's of interest to you at all. It is a beautiful day here. Let's give you a different view. Not much, so that was the trees. Different swimsuits, covers more of the girls because I know my brother be telling me he does not approve of some of my swimsuit choices. And that is why I say this is not a family-friendly channel for my family, because they might get offended by my swimming suits. Richard, thank you for joining. I'm so grateful to see you back. We barely survived that run, Richard. That was intense, but not too bad, actually. I don't want to complain. 5 miles was really nice, and I appreciated it better than 8 miles. And thank God, because I don't think I had 8 miles in me today, you guys. I just don't. Richard, this is the swimsuit. It's cheeky. I'm trying to show you, but I don't have my other stand, and I'm also not trying to slide down the hill. It is snowy still here, but not a lot. I don't want to jibber-jaw too long on the beach, as you know. I mean, I do, of course. But we're going to be getting in at 5 minutes. Do a little talk on the beach here for 5 minutes, and then we walk right in. You know what? The last time we were here, there was the kayaker on the beach, or in the water, I should say. I talked to him today. His name is Randy. Shout out to you, Randy. Had a great little conversation with you in the parking lot. He's a very serial person, I found out, which I already knew because all the times I've been coming here to cold dip, he's here too. So I was like, hey, look who's hardcore too. You and me, Randy. You know me, I make friends everywhere I go. Like, we all breathe air, so I don't really see what the big deal is. You know, I got that in common with like my fellow human being. I breathe air, amongst other things I do. You can fill in the blanks if you're creative. Some people get so offended, so I want to be careful, kinda. Maybe just a little bit. 12 people on this channel. Thank you, everybody. Let me give you a view of what's going on out here. We are here at the river. That is all that is left of my snow. It is melting quickly, as you can see. I'm not very happy about that, Richard, because I mean, actually right now, I say that and I don't even feel cold right now. Like 40 degrees, I think that's the temperature right now, and that is, I'm loving life. This is fantastic with no clothes, barely any clothes on. 40 degrees is easy to cold dip in. we were out here when it was 15. Okay, 40 degrees seems lovely right now, I'll have you know. This is the hairdo. I went to the gym, so my hair was all like and whatnot. Richard, thank you for joining me at the gym. I really appreciated that, your encouragement. Richard, there's our friend from our Canada Geese. Donald Pump, what's up? What in the name of Tom Jones? I love Tom Jones. You know, that one Pussycat, you're delicious. That's like a hit right there. What in the Tom Jones is going on here, Donald Pump, is this? Oh shit, we have 1 minute to go. I gotta walk in there, Donald. The temperature out here in the air is 40 degrees. I have no idea what the temperature in the river is, but yesterday it has warmed up to 39 degrees. 43 degrees, Richard. Oh, it's 43 degrees. Thank you, Richard. My God, Richard, you're the best. You're hired. You start immediately. The wage isn't that great, Richard, at this time. You have to work your way up to promotion, raises, and whatnot. It's mostly IOU-based job, but you're hired and you start immediately. This is a swimsuit, Richard. It's a little cheeky. I wish I could show you, but the little stand I brought it's not really happening. 43 degrees is like, I'm telling you right now, with barely any clothes on. Thank you for all the love sent my way. It feels really good right now. I'm a little grossed out by the water though, because like right over here, it's a little crusty and rusty. Jimmy Saval, thank you for joining. Hello. Jake, thanks for joining. Jake, were you the one who told me about the oat milk creamer? I feel like you were. I got some. It's delicious. I can't remember what flavor. I mean, I feel like that's an import. Oh, it's It's 5 minutes and here I am jibber jawing. And I'm so scared to walk down this beach, you guys. It's all muddy. If I slip down and fall, catch me, Jake. I mean, obviously I don't want to slip and fall, okay? Because it's all muddy right now. I'm gonna get my ass all muddy. I have brought another phone out here to attempt to do a time lapse. Kyrian, thank you for joining. How you doing? Jimmy, I pronounced your name wrong. I'm so sorry. That's should be shocking to nobody. I am very skilled at butchering people's names, I'll have you know. And if you're new to my channel, now you know. Thanks for joining though, Jimmy. Did I say that wrong? Jimmy, we're doing a time lapse, or we're attempting to. See what we got going on here. Let me get this time lapse going. I'm on the beach way too long talking. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, hopefully we got a little time lapse action going on. Thank you for the love you sent my way, Kyrian. Thank you, I appreciate that. I love that name. We're walking right in. Walking right in, kids. Oh God. I was just all hot and sweaty at the gym. Richard was there with me, so was Jake. Thank you. Humble Fellow was also there with me. Ron joined me later. Ron, shout out to you. Yes, did you see I followed through with that suggestion? I hope you appreciated and enjoyed that. Ah! Though you didn't join, Ron, you didn't join. Oh, shit. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, damn it. Okay. Okay. There is so much gross stuff floating around in this river. I don't want to dunk anymore. Thank you, Kieran. I'm so sorry if I say people's names wrong, Jimmy. It's a gift, okay? Well, thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that. It takes a lot to warm up a cold-hearted girl like me, though, I'll have you know. Just, you've been warned. But look at that snow on the beach. Those shoulders aren't in far enough. Jimmy, I gotta get them in farther or deeper, whatever you want me to say. There you go. Look at the sun is out right now-ish. It feels so amazing out here right now. This is incredible for me. Once you get past like the brutalness of it and you get into that sweet spot, this is amazing. I ran over 5 miles today on the treadmill at the gym. Tomorrow I am signed up for a 5K outside. I'm a little scared about that. Thank you, Richard. I already told Richard earlier, I'm a little scared. Oh, Jimmy. How'd you know? Oh dear. No comment, huh, Jake? Those shoulders, so painful. Okay, so here's the thing. Sometimes you get lost in the sauce and it's amazing, like it was, and then when it hit my shoulders, it was a reminder where I'm at, what I'm doing. I forget sometimes, clearly, and my whole point is, from earlier, my run was that I was slightly sore. Oh, Jimmy. Did you come hot? Do you have references, Jimmy? Because I need references. Okay. Just checking my surroundings, Jimmy, Jake, Humble Fellow. Thank you for joining, Humble Fellow. Thank you for joining. You're back, Humble Fellow. The river temperature is amazing right now, but just let me tell you, it is crusty and creepy, all right? And you know I'm crusty and creepy too, but this is like really crusty and creepy. Shush! They have to know the truth, okay? My hat is slipping off. It really went, they were like, no, you're not, well, it doesn't matter, Humble Fellow. You know I stay in here too long anyways every time. Thank you for joining my run earlier. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Ron, also, because you joined after the fact. Thank you, Jimmy, for joining now. Hey, this is a crazy time in my life to be going live on YouTube twice in one day from both running and, oh dear, wow. Don't distract me, boys, okay? Because Jake already almost made me trip on the treadmill earlier. God bless you, Jake, for that. I'm not trying to kill myself before my 5K tomorrow, but it might have happened. I mean, I almost died many times running up those hills, Humble Fellow. They almost killed me, okay? I was really huffing and puffing and dying, practically. Nobody makes me cry my own tears, except for the treadmill in the river. Guys, I hope it's warm wherever you at. Richard said it was 6 degrees in his neck of the woods. That's not very warm to me, but 40 degrees feels really amazing right now. 43, I think Richard said. And I'm actually really loving this experience. 40 degrees is where you could, if like, I mean, obviously you're not going to take my advice because 40 degrees feels good to me. in the air. Okay, the river temperature is not 40 degrees, but I'm really appreciative of it right now because my knees were slightly sore and irritated with me. What? Humble fellow share. I love helicopters. What did you learn? Why do you say yourself? And Jake, I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye to you before you went out and had lunch. I mean, that last mile, I was trying to get it. You know how I get. I have to get it. I can't stop till I get it. So I'm sorry, Jake, I didn't get to say goodbye to you before you left to eat. But I hope lunch was great. And I'm also a loner. Look at me. I'm out here solo cold dipping. I mean, I talk to people everywhere I go, of course. I mean, that's not surprising, I'm sure. Jimmy, what the hell? I did not fall off the treadmill this time. This time, okay? I almost did. Ginny, thank you for joining. I really appreciate your comment that you left on my last video or the video before that. I can't remember. Ginny, thank you so much. Humble fellow. I want to hear about the airplanes because I also love trains. Trains, planes, and automobiles. I mean, also, Jake, I don't want to seem like I'm just a materialistic person, even though obviously I sort of am, clearly, because, like, look at me. I'm sort of materialistic, but also it's not the most important thing. Like, I don't want to just come across as that way. Like, if that were the case, I wouldn't come out to the river where it's free. I would have, and I do have a do-it-yourself ice tank at home. I haven't been able to get into it, Jake, yet, humble fellow guys, because it's frozen solid. Ginny, thank you so much. You know, Ginny, my future's looking bright. You know, when your future's looking bright, you're going to come with the big shades. Because look at that sun. Where's it at? And clearly I have my sense of humor too. My future may not be looking bright by some people's standards. Thank you for all the love you're sending my way. I love those hearts. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the love. I mean, 12-12. Hey, how about those apples? These are some real life choices that y'all see, okay? Kirian, I'm out here to an attempt to better myself, as I was telling my new friend Randy that I made in the parking lot. I was running earlier today. I ran 8 miles at the treadmill for those who joined me. And I'm sore from that. Oh, I ran 5 miles today. I ran 8 miles a couple days ago. What the bloody hell's going on around me? Anyways, it helps with pain management, anger management, helps with my confidence. It's helped with my confidence, I should say. Not that I really need help in that department, but, you know, you probably always need some help in that department, you know. So, let me just attempt to... I just got my hand wet and I didn't care for that at all. No. Hopefully I don't lose those glasses, but it's so bloody bright out here also. It's an attempt to better myself, I say. My beautiful sister, what do you mean? I do have some beautiful sisters. I come from a father who was a producer. Let's get my hat on more, so it's an attempt to stay warm, kids. Jake, you like flying your helicopter and your airplane? That's so cool. I mean, like, mic drop, okay? I mean, I play with one too, but it's in the bathtub with my kids. I know, it's not the... Oh, your YouTube sisters, Ginny. What do you do, Ginny? Tell me. What's a girl like you doing these days? Hey. Probably not anything like this, I'm sure, but maybe. Hey, I got some cold dipping sisters. I call them my frozen friends. I make friends everywhere I go. In fact, one of the days that I came out here to cold dip, I met a lady on the beach who was feeding the geese and the ducks. And I complimented her on her boots, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, I got her number, and told her she should come cold dip with us, and she came like that Sunday and cold dipped with us. She's the coolest chick ever. I totally dug her vibe. Cool chicks are totally my jam, man, because there's not very many of them, that's why. Just saying. Listen, I have lots of girls who are friends. Let's just be clear here, they're my friends. I have lots of them, and not all girls are cool. Not all guys are cool though too. No offense to some of you low vibing peoples. It's not really a man or a woman thing, let me just say that, or a race thing. Maybe it's a man or a woman thing. I don't know, I guess it just depends. Richard, thank you for the smiles, appreciate that. What kind of conversation are you having amongst you guys? $50,000 for a damn plane ride? Damn. Well, they must be some high flyers, Jake. Mile High Club flyers. Sounds like fun. I mean, I would imagine. Or me, I should say I'd like to. Yes, you guys, thank you, Jenny. I wouldn't mind if you guys hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. Look at, this is the kind of things a girl like me does to maintain a salty attitude. I know you people know some salty people in this world, and I'm not one of, I'm one of them, of course, I'm one of them. But this helps me maintain not being crusty-ish. I mean, I'm still crusty too. Never mind, forget it. How old am I, Jimmy? I'm 42. I'll show you all my gray hairs. There's quite a few of them. 42. What can you do when you're 42? You come out here, you stand in the river. I mean, I don't drink, Jimmy. I'm 18 months from no alcohol, and that in itself is another choice. Like, who does this shit? And I have no idea why the hell I do. I have no idea. It's not like I'm court mandated to not drink, you guys. I am not in any type of, well, I don't know what a person does to not drink or why, but I'm just doing it because I think it's like, I don't know why. Why do I think it's so cool to be able to say that I don't drink right now? Because I think it's really freaking hard to not drink. And for like a really long time, especially because it's so socially accepted when you're hanging out with people. I love the air too. The air is super important to get that on your largest organ. I mean, not the air, but like, you know, getting outside into nature, get that. Just checking on what's going on around me. These frisky fritters behind me, taking a bath. You know, fresh air is really good for you. Vitamin D on your largest organ. Well, thank you all. I mean, like, I appreciate the efforts. It's just making sure that my goods are still where they're supposed to be. Thank you all so much for being a part of this experience, like where I come out here and attempt to not only better myself, but be in less pain. And then the ducks, they talk shit to me the whole time while I'm out here. And then, they're mainly mad at me because I never bring them any food. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm marriage material, Jimmy. Let's just be warned here. I may not be marriage material. Have you really considered this? Have you seen where you met me? You might want to take all the facts into consideration here, Jimmy. I don't know. I don't know if you can handle a girl like me. Pretty hardcore. I don't stop till I get what I want. Not a lot of people dig that vibe. Not a lot of people can hang with a girl like me. What can you do? Hold on tight, kids. That's what I say. I'm a fired up Leo. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Send prayers to whoever will listen. It's exactly why Ginny the ducks laugh at me, okay? Because they hear me even be fired up. Look at me. I'm standing here in this damn cold-ass river. I'm not shivered and shaken. I am shivered and shaken, but I'm not, I'm able to talk, laugh at myself mainly, and have sort of a good time in an activity like this. Listen, let me just be completely honest with you and completely transparent. After I ran those 5 miles on the treadmill today, this is the last thing I wanted to do. 6'2". Oh, wait, what? You know what, I was also thinking about getting like a little mic for my hat, but then it's gonna, once it warms up here, humble fellow, I promise we're gonna double dunk. Excuse me. And when there's not crusties in the river. I mean, I might still dunk now, but shit, we've been in here for like 15 minutes almost. Damn it. I also, Ginny, want those glasses, those, oh, bloody hell. I forgot what the Ray-Bans with the camera in them. Those would be sweet. I would love to have those. I have some of the most crazy interactions with people that you can imagine, and I would love to film that sometimes. Just like a day in my life, like for other people to see, where it's just like organic and you could just watch it happen. That would be fun, because I literally just have some of the most interesting experiences in this world with people. I think it's because my vibe, you know, I got a good vibe. I mean, it's not like anything terrible. Like, I usually have really good interactions with people mostly. Of course, there's the Kevin and Karens who think they want to throw down. They don't know what they're messing with. I might not be 6'2", Jimmy, but I still am a big boom. Look who's in the room. I bring that big Leo energy, Jimmy. That's right. I mean, I come from a mostly male-dominated family, so there's that. Might have something to do with it. And they were mostly in the military. Thank you for the love you're sending my way, whoever sent those hearts. Mwah, we love you long time. Ooh, kids, I'm starting to shiver and shake. It's getting cold. How long will I hold my own out here is the question. 20 minutes, I know, Richard. Woo! My friend Randy that I just made, I mean, I don't want to say we've talked before, but I forgot to ask him his, actually, I think he told me his name, but I obviously forgot because I was a frozen fritter when I left here, guys. But we've talked before, Randy and I, and he was telling me that he was telling his peoples about me being out here doing this. And he said that it was really awesome and cool. And then guess what? Randy's pretty serious and professional. He's like a therapist. I can't remember what his card said. And I was like, I knew it, Randy. I freaking knew it. I could tell you were cereal. And he's like, cereal? And I was like, serious. That's how serial he was. He didn't even understand a word like cereal. I'm just saying, some really interesting people come out here, do these activities here at the river. It's really hardcore. I know, Humble Fellow, you're right. I do need to get out. Jake, you have a great day at work. Thank you for joining. Boy, if you got a helicopter, Jake, then you can easily fly to me and give me a ride. I mean, in fact, Jake, come get me out of the damn river. There's that, Jake. Jimmy, how do we know until he comes and gets me with his helicopter, Jimmy? Besides that, Jimmy, I have a thing for Jimmys. Jimmys. Big timers. Yep. I mean, Ginny's onto something here, Jake. You could come rescue me. It's fine. Actually, no, kids. I don't need anybody to rescue me. I'm rescuing myself. Mic drop. Oh, what the hell is that? Ew. See, that's what I get for talking shit, because then some shit floats towards me. What the hell? I don't want to look in the river right now. I don't want to do it. Oh, I do, Ginny. Oh my God. I'm so easily distracted by floaty bits in the river and like ducks and geese and stuff. I did not know. Ginny, thank you. Ginny, please come back and join me. It's nice to have a lady over here other than me. I mean, I don't know what these geese and ducks are. Baby Ruth. I do like a Baby Ruth. I think that's a tasty candy bar. I like the nuts. I also like Paydays, but not the ones with chocolate, I found out, which was surprising to me. Paydays are delicious. Richard, what do you think about that? Also, I love Turkish Delight. Oh my goodness. I have a thing for Turkish Delight. Fruit. Yum. Jimmy, you better come with a lot of money to have 2 sister wives. Girl like me is not cheap, and I have a feeling Ginny's expensive too. If she's my friend, she probably costs a lot too. I'm just saying, your girl's got to have, value to herself. They don't agree, but they don't know, okay? They do some stuff for bread. I've seen what they do for bread, okay? Well, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, don't we all do some stuff for some bread? It wasn't the kind of bread I was thinking. Never mind. All right, kids, it's been a good time. We're almost out here for too long. Jimmy, I appreciate that because look at this crap floating towards me, and then you said that, and I was like, what the hell is that? Ugh. Humble Fellow, I'm so sorry. Humble Fellow, send prayers to whoever will listen. I swear, I have intentions to dunk. I had intentions to dunk today, I swear. But I just don't like I don't like floaties in my hairs, and I know I'm gonna take a shower, Humble Fellow, but still, what if there's like a remaining floaty in my hairs I don't get? Ooh. See, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I think sister wives are kind of, oh Jesus, what the hell is that? I think sister wives are kind of cool myself, to an extent. That's because well, maybe. I feel like if there's a sister wife who cooks, sold. I don't want to cook anymore, and I don't want to clean either. So I need a sister wife who's into cooking. I need a sister wife who's into cleaning. I already have a couple hired for these jobs. Okay. I heard you, duckies. I gotta go. I know. I wasn't paying attention again. Ginny, you've been a lot of fun. Thanks for joining. Richard, what the hell? Okay, okay. I don't know. It's just so distracting out here today with all this stuff. Ooh, it touched me. What can you do? Things be touching you, boo. What can you do? You can just hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. I come out here. Oh, let me show you my Red Lobster biscuits. Ah. Ooh, that looks cereal. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, thank you for the hearts for those Red Lobster biscuits. Ooh. So I can still drive, Jimmy. I want to be 16 in spirit so I can still hit the road and go. Gotta have your license to drive. All right, I feel like I've been in here for, I'm getting blown up right now. People are calling me, wondering where I'm at. Probably concerned about my life choices and if I've drowned in the river. So, and I've been in the river for 21 minutes. Because I talked on the beach for like 5-ish, give or take. So that's a good damn time to be in this river, you guys. So thank you. We will be back soon. Thank you for running with me. We'll be back to run on Monday. I'm running a 5K tomorrow. Yeah, Richard, I'm getting out. Thank you so much. I love you, Richard. Thank you for having my back like you do. Humble fellow, thank you so much. Jimmy, you've been a good time. Jenny, I appreciate you. You should come back, Jimmy and Jenny. I totally, my face is getting frozen, so that sounded very similar. Humble fellow, thank you so much. Ron, you didn't join me this time, but you're here, you're there in my heart. Black Sheep 19. Love you. Love you all. To the next adventure, kids. 27 damn minutes. Send prayers to whoever will listen and likes. Don't forget. All right, Richard, I can't wait to the next adventure. Peace out, yo.